Alright, so we left Oracabessa Bay this morning. It was beautiful in there.
No, we didn't. That wasn't Oracabessa.
Yeah.
Oh.
It was Oracabessa.
Were we in Oracabessa?
Yeah.
I thought Oracabessa was that one.
No, that's Oracarios.
Oracabessa.
We were in Oracabessa Bay.
Alright. I don't know where I've been for the last 2 nights.
3 nights.
3 nights.
3 nights. It was a nice little protected bay. It was beautiful in there, albeit a bit small when we first got in there, but it was beautiful.
Good holding.
So we're sailing along the northern coast of Jamaica.
So relaxing today. It's not big strong winds. We've only probably got about 8 knots of wind, I reckon.
Yeah.
The swell's really, really low. And it's just absolutely beautiful cruising along at sort of 4 or 5 knots. Just got the 155 flying ahead of us. It's like a little spinnaker, really. It's a huge sail.
But we just had a bit of a moment because there was what looked like it could be a fishing pot, but we're in 1,000 feet, so realistically it's not a fish trap.
No, they're normally in the first 100 feet or a mile, within a mile of shore. So I reckon that what we went past probably was something old and it's floating around in the seaweed.
Yeah.
Maybe we should have turned around and picked it up, but we are under sail and there's not a lot of wind.
Yeah, I think we're going about 3.5 knots, 3.5, 4 knots, but it's free, which is awesome. So our friends, they left us yesterday and they went to Oracarios Bay because, which should be just there. But they wanted to go there because it was the most touristy place along the northern coast of Jamaica.
We don't like touristy places.
Yeah. No.
I had a great time yesterday afternoon just talking to the local fishermen for 45 minutes on the end of the pier. That was my sort of terms of fun, really.
Yeah, we don't need to go to the major touristy places and like that. Oracarios is known because it's a big cruise port destination, and there's 11 super shopping malls and stuff. We don't need that. We can't afford that, so we're gonna skip that. But I think the plan right now is to go to Discovery Bay.
If the wind stays like this, we'll get to Discovery today.
Yeah. Otherwise, St. Anne's is only another 8 miles from here, whereas Discovery is, what, 20?
About another 20-ish.
So if the wind dies, we might jump in, but we'll see.
It's looking good at the minute.
It's beautiful. It's so peaceful. It's so relaxing. The mountains are a little bit smaller on this side of the island.
Might mean they get a little bit less rain.
Yeah, we got some good rain yesterday. Shut up, VHF.
To Discovery Bay.
Yeah, Discovery Bay is cool.
It is. Isn't there some history here though? Isn't Columbus discovered
Columbus,
Jamaica just over there on the other side?
He was the first one to actually successfully make it into this harbor, which I can believe now because it is a very narrow channel.
There was actually an oil tanker which ran aground there last night.
Yeah, and you got stuck on the reef.
Yeah.
So Columbus may have been the first one to actually make it in successfully, but I don't know how many other boats actually attempted before him.
They might have tried to discover Discovery Bay, but then drowned because they hit the reef and all drowned. But no, Columbus was the first one. So this isn't the best holding
No.
in here. It took us a couple of attempts to find a sandy patch, And there has been about, what, 6 boats in here the last few days?
8.
8 boats. And pretty much everyone has struggled to find good holding on the first go.
It's taken a few attempts.
Yeah, you really do. There's a certain few areas you want to avoid, and but not too bad. Once you got the hooks set, then you're all good.
And it's quite cool. We went to one of the local bars the other night, and there was a local guy, and he said he's never seen this many boats anchored in here.
No, there's normally only 1 or 2.
Yeah, at the most. And now there's 8 boats anchored in here, so all the locals think it's quite cool.
One thing I don't like about Discovery Bay is there's a dolphin attraction here at one of the resorts, which is very, very sad. We're not very happy about. This is supposed to be a fish sanctuary, which is great. No fishing, but they keep live dolphins in a pen.
But they keep live dolphins. And after doing a little bit of research, I've found that there is actually 5 dolphin enclosures in Jamaica.
Called Dolphin Cove.
Dolphin Cove. There was one in Oracabessa, one in Montego Bay, one here, and then 2 others in various places.
Can't put together a bit of a video on to bring a bit of attention to the fact of how the dolphins are being kept here in Jamaica, because we've loved everything about Jamaica except for what they're doing with the dolphins. So.
How many places in the world still promote swimming with captive dolphins? Way too many. The US, Mexico, Ireland, Dubai, Turkey, Egypt, and most Caribbean nations, including the Bahamas, Cuba, Dominican Republic, and of course Jamaica. Dolphin Cove, Jamaica advertises themselves online with one of the top 10 bucket list activities, swimming with dolphins. They have incredibly small pens, smaller than a swimming pool, and claim you can see the dolphins in their natural habitat. Seriously? Here in Jamaica, the locals are fighting against Dolphin Cove in Discovery Bay and have started a petition. If you'd like to sign the petition, the link is in the description below. Also, you can support on Facebook at Save Discovery Bay. Discovery Bay is a fish sanctuary, yet they have a pen holding 4 captive dolphins. Dolphins are one of the most intelligent species on the planet. When in the wild, dolphins can swim in large groups and travel up to 100 miles per day. Here in Discovery Bay, they swim circles around their small pen in about 6 feet of water. Dolphins in captivity are being phased out all over the world, yet here in Jamaica there is 5 dolphin coves. Currently in Canada, the ban on whale and dolphin captivity is poised to become law. This is absolutely fantastic news, but how long will it take for more countries to follow suit? As someone who has always loved dolphins, it's hard to see them being treated like this. Dolphins should never have to poke their heads above water seeking for food, let alone vocalize for food rewards. They are hunters and foragers. They have had their rights taken away from them. Their pen looks even smaller from down here. It's not even the size of a football field. Wait, it's not even the size of half a football field. Dolphins can normally dive down to 800 feet below the water, and they are kept in 6 feet of water here. It's ridiculous. What can we do? Spreading awareness is the biggest thing. There are so many people who still believe that it is okay to swim with captive dolphins. Let's try and change that. Try and share this message with as many people as you can. Although we have just shown you the one thing we really don't like about Jamaica, there are so many things we love. They no longer serve plastic straws. At all fast food restaurants and bars all around the country, they serve paper straws. They also do not use single-use plastic bags at any shops. It's fantastic.